Today, I'm starting a series where I do a historical breakdown of the Black experience from the 1999 Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence comedy, Life. So, in the beginning of Life, we open with Spanky's, which is a Harlem nightclub in 1932. This is where Claude and Ray first meet each other. Now, it looks glamorous, but behind that sparkle, Harlem was beginning to struggle. Harlem was lit up in the 1920s, but by 1930s, the Great Depression had hit them hard. Unemployment for Black folks was 50%, and money was extremely tight. The creativity, it still existed and was still thriving. Jazz roared, poets wrote, and painters still painted. But you needed to hustle to survive. That's why a steady job like Claude had at the bank was extremely rare. But a hustler like Ray, they were way more common. Folks survived on running numbers and bootlegging. The Black community leaned on churches and mutual aid and Black newspapers to keep the community together. And those Harlem nightclubs, like Spanky's, many of them played for only white audiences. So they had Black performers on stage, but not many Black people in the crowd. Behind the scenes, Prohibition was still thriving because it would not end until 1933. So that nightlife ran on these clubs and speakeasies literally to keep the lights on. And for someone like Ray, he could earn up to a week's wages on one bootlegging run. But that came with a major risk. Federal agents, crooked cops, rival bootleggers, and for Black runners, the danger of Jim Crow doubled once you hit the Mason-Dixon line. And this is exactly what happens in Life when Claude and Ray are framed for murder by crooked cops in Mississippi. Think Scottsboro Boys, chain gangs, prison farms. The movie plays it for laughs. But the reality, the historical context behind it, was very, very real. And if you want more historical breakdowns like this, please subscribe and check out part 2. Peace.